2024 is 8, and this is, we said before that this is the year of infinity, which is basically the year of the vortex. And the infinite is God, or the ultimate presence, or big spirit, or energy, you know, like the motherboard energy, whatever it is that you want to call it. It doesn't matter what we call it. But this is the year where things happen in infinity, ad infinitum, like if you focus on something, you get it infinite times. So if you're positively oriented, this is excellent. If you are looking towards more depressive things or negatively oriented, this is not good at all. So I would sincerely advise that we've just passed the first quarter of the year, that the second quarter, especially that we've just had Palm Sunday yesterday, that you should focus on the more positive side. So the winter side up until the 21st of March is what we call, I don't like to say dark in the sense of bad or evil, but it is more like the winter, where there is lack of light, where there is lack of sun. And now we're entering spring, which is really where or when Mother Earth, planet Earth, is filled with what we call light, the brighter side, rejuvenation. And this is when the majority of all traditions fast. So right now we're observing the month of Ramadan. Christians are observing Lent. The Jews will be having Passover. So this time, March, April, is a very sacred time in all traditions, and not just the Abrahamic religions, but all religions. And they fast so that it is a cleanse out of the winter season, where because of the winter and the cold, we tend to eat more fats, we tend to eat more oils, we tend to eat things that give the body excess energy. And the body uses this and usually has stored energy. And if it's not getting enough, it burns the storage in the body. Now, when we enter spring, it's more of a joyful time. So we tend to need to cleanse excesses from the winter season. Because in the winter season, we're so cold, we just want to wrap around, we want to hibernate, we don't want to go out, and the skin is not exposed to enough light. Come spring, it's the complete opposite, and it's what, for most animals, it's the mating season. And here, starting it by fasting gives the animal kingdom the young to grow. And it is very healthy for the planet. Plus, if you become vegan/vegetarian, you're prone to eat more greens. So you're getting more chlorophyll. So you're getting more light in your body. So you're really replenishing and rejuvenating all the cells of your body. Now, in this particular year has started tough for a lot of people, because as I said, infinity, it's kind of like mirroring every thought, mirroring every feeling out to you in infinite times. And this is why you need to be very careful with what you are doing, what you are planting before 2025, which is the year of 9 endings, comes in. And we're having this gathering for the solar eclipse that is about to come on the 8th of April. So 8 is again infinity. So it is really serving the year. So that day is in resonance with the year of 8. And April is 4. So 4 is a very special number. So is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. So you see all the numbers are correlating. And so it is 8, 4 in the year of 2028, which is 8. So you're getting 8, 4, 8. and everything is a multiple of 4. Now, 4 is supposed to be the year of the pillar, where you are consolidating things, but sometimes there are forces, the yin and the yang on earth, and this year has been chosen by some forces that let's say that they have misunderstood what light means, because light is basically free for all, and even the dark means nothing more than a hidden light, because it is from the dark that the light is born. And so these forces have so misunderstood what they are, moved away from source, and are doing their best to manipulate that solar eclipse. They have played havoc with the solar eclipse and placed specific energies to affect people on the planet. So here, to affect people on the planet, thinking that if you are serving their ends, that they have won. And it's not about winning. It is about karma, and it is about balance, and it is about justice for all, and it is about unconditional love and acceptance of all that is. So basically, the year of 848, the eclipse that is coming in April, is no more than a reflection, like numbers are reflecting themselves back to themselves ad infinitum. So it is really a mirror to see yourself clearer than any other time. And I want to tell people who are so afraid, saying that evil is going to happen, because there are lots of prophecies. You can just go on YouTube and you will see lots of prophecies from the Bible about this is the end of time. This is the time that there was warnings. This is it. It's kind of like doom and gloom. Now, although human forces have interfered in the vortex formed for this solar eclipse to manipulate it, they have not done themselves justice. But let me tell you that the forces that are so aware and have kind of like balanced and created the yin and yang so that everybody is protected. So those of you who say, we don't want to travel, we don't want to go out, we don't want to live life, doom and gloom is approaching, all this is fear-based. And I tell you, if you listen to this fear, you have kind of like played out their agenda. So what is it that we do for during an eclipse, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse? The best thing is to really stay at home, and to stay at home using a mantra of light. Like whatever your beliefs are, whatever the tradition that you believe in, it doesn't matter, but find something that you can just fill your heart with love and peace and hold it. And it's the best time to visualize. Visualize that planet Earth is being rained on light, is being healed, is being prepared, going out of winter into spring to a new birth, loving Earth, the new Earth of the magic that we want to create, where we are higher beings. That's all you need to do. Now, if you need to travel, I will not say do not travel, but I will advise, because everybody's going to out buying their solar glasses. I do not sincerely advise that when the sun is transitioning and it's kind of like going through its own birth or trauma or shedding or eclipse of any sort, you name it, fill in the blanks. I do not advise that you look at it with a direct gaze, because a lot of people do lose their eyesight temporarily. They might damage their eyes. And even if you're wearing those glasses, what are those glasses? They are manufactured glasses. We do not know really if they are the right thing to do or not. So I sincerely advise we do not. We just give our back to the sun. The ancient ones, the wise ones, ancient wisdom of old, they would give their back to the sun, make sure that the window is behind, and they do not look at the rays direct because it is going into a mutant transition, an eclipse, and they don't want to eclipse the light of the eyes. Now, it's not just eclipsing the light of the eyes or where you can temporarily lose your sight, but we have a pineal gland. And the most important thing for the pineal gland, it's in the center of the brain, and it's just like from here to here, just in the center of your brain, going down. So why is it like slanting in the center of the brain? And they say it's the third eye. Yes, but if it's meant to be seeing like the two eyes, it would be at the back or at the front, and it would be doing its force. But no, this is very sensitive. That's why it is being shielded. And the pineal gland, when you look at the eclipse, is what is going to be affected. The pineal gland is so positioned from the center of the brain down to the center of your body, down to planet Earth. This is a very important string of light, whereby you are receiving things from the heavens, and down from the earth up, you are receiving energy from the earth. So it is really what is connecting you to your Father Sky and Mother Earth. And when there is a solar eclipse, the pineal gland, if you look at the sun in this state of mutation, you are harming it. It is hiding itself so that it is not affected, but it is gathering light, and it is in direct straight line down from between the eyes, down in the center of the brain, connecting to the heart. The heart. What is the heart? The heart is always pumping blood, and the heart is the organ, fiery organ, that's got the maximum number of blood, and it is your life force. So it is connected to your life force, your third eye. Please, when there is an eclipse of any sort, do yourself a favor of not looking at it directly, holding a mantra, continue your life normal. If you have to go to work, if you have to travel, wherever it is, you know, life continues, but do not concede to theories that say these are the end of times, this is the sign. It is a sign. 848 is a sign, but it is a sign that reverses things, because remember, 8, the top of it is exactly like the bottom. It's infinity. And it is like a sand glass. You can always reverse it, and no one will know what is the top from what is the bottom. Meaning energy workers can always reverse forces. It is the time when they consolidate their energy, entering into a beautiful phase. A lot of people complain that they are having problems, that they are having headaches. It is okay. Yes. The energy vortex that is happening has been meddled with by artificial interferences, but the universe knows how to balance itself. Nature always has its revenge. It is very intelligent, and it has its balance. So we need to honor the fact that we are witnessing a time like this, and that we are birthing what we want during this time. So I urge you to stay at home if you can, hold a mantra, be in beautiful light, visualize Earth with enlightened beings working through the magic of what they are supposed to be, and launching forward. This is it. Blessed be.